What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? My name is Joe. Welcome to Best Card Breaks, and we have on tap a 10-box case of 2022 Bowman Draft Sapphire. See if we can't find a little Pad Paradasha action. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take a drink. I feel like I haven't had a drink in a while. And I'm stirring up my pre-workout. Doctor says it's not the greatest thing for me, but I gotta stay awake. So, pre-workout it is. I feel like that's better than drinking a Monster. So here we go. 10 boxes. 2022 Bowman Draft Sapphire. How much fun can we have tonight? That's the question. How much fun is 22 Bowman Draft going to allow us to have tonight? Hopefully a lot. Alright, there's our 10 boxes of the goods, as I like to always call them. 10 boxes of the goody goods. Alright. Here we go. Good luck. We do have a handful of teams left in our final break of the night. If anybody's interested, 2022 Topps Chrome Bin Baller. We have a handful of teams left. That will break pretty much immediately after this, as long as it's full, because we are caught up on payments and everything. So we have the Dodgers, Guardians, Mets, Phillies, and Yankees, all still available in that break. So feel free, if you're interested, check it out. We've had some really sweet bin baller cases of late, so I would expect that to continue. But let's have a nice night here with some Bowman Draft, 2022 Bowman Draft. Almost called this bin baller. Definitely not bin baller. So I will preface now, if I do stop periodically after a box or right before we break a box, it is because I am checking on that break. So I don't want anybody thinking that I'm just over here doing whatever. All right, here we go. Box number 1, 2022 Bowman Draft. Let's go. Hunter Barco, we've got Victor Acosta for the Reds out of 99. Kenya Huggins, Lamar King Jr., Juan Ben Cho, Jake Bennett, Volpe, Ryan Cermak, Ignacio, Snelling, Nate Furman, Ellie, Noah Schultz, Hendry Mendez, Clark Elliott, Jackson Holiday right out of the gate for the O's. Gavin Cross, Orange, Jonathan Cannon for the White Sox. Going out to Billy McMahon. Nasty Jonathan Cannon. Chase DeLauder. And, ooh, we're starting off with a red already. Show me something good. All right, for the Reds, little team color match. Victor Acosta, 1 of 5. 1 of 5 for the Reds. Little Cutter Coffee action. Chase DeLauder. Gavin Cross. Jackson Holiday. Not too bad of a first box, I will say that. Got a red and an orange. Would have been nice to see a first Bowman on that red. We'll take a Victor Acosta. A little team color match action. Little team color match action never hurt anybody. Kick off the big stand with a Victor Acosta red. Who's got the Reds tonight? Daryl! Mr. Bachata. Nice double up on the Acostas. And Jonathan Cannon for the White Sox. Orange out of 25. We'll build the showcase, as I always say. If we build it, more come. Let's build that showcase up. Build that showcase up. All right, box number 2. wish they had autos in draft Sapphire. I wish all of the Sapphires had autos in them, man. That would be sweet. Instead, it's just Bowman that gets the autos. Maybe coming soon. Maybe that's up the sleeves of Fanatics here. All right, we got Jacob Marcy, Troy Melton, Jackson Cox, Jimmy Crooks, Zach Neto for the Angels, Job Yerlin, Hassan Dominguez, Prelip, Valera, Termar for the Pirates, Mikey Romero for the Red Sox, and out of 15, right? Nate Savino going out to the D-backs out of 15. Nice Brooks Lee, Eddie's Leonard, Jordan Lawler, and a yellow out of 99, Colton Cowser for the Orioles. William Diaz on the back. That's Colton Cowser out of 99, yellow, going out to the O's. Well, Mikey Romero. Pulled a nice Romero out of Bowman's Bets the other day. Well, I guess it was just a base, but still. Cool little auto. Mikey Romero. Brooks Lee. And Mr. Savino for the D-backs. D-backs going out to Jason Chow. All right. Here you go, box 3. All right, we are down to 2 teams remaining. Guardians and Mets left in Ben Baller. All right, here we go. Take some more cases of, or some more boxes of 3 or 4 colors in them, that's for sure. All right, here we go. Dunhurst, Nazir Mule, Keegan, Savino, Anthony Hall, Walter Ford, Kumar. Well, Kumar Rocker action, Colton Cowser, Lesko, Hassel, Beavers, Acosta, Campbell, Jordan Beck, Judd Fabian, orange. Show me something nice. George Valera, orange out of 25 for the Guardians. Sonny DeShera. And out of 99, Dylan Lesko, 70 of 99. Going out to the Padres on the Dylan Lesko. Nice little Kumar. And George Valera, orange will do. Nice Lesko color out of 99. Make sure we got all base in here. All right, perfect. Recap purposes. All right, we have 7 boxes left. I am for sure going to be starting Baller a little bit later than expected, but that is okay. Box number 5. Or no, box number 4. Not 5. Box number 4. Alright, we got Jonathan Mejia, Harry Ford, Clase, Meade, Ritter, Kobe Mayo, Bryce Hubbard, Polanco, Davis, Dylan Ray, Ivan Melendez. Nice little Ivan Melendez for the D-backs. Yason, Burkhalter, Bergola, Sweeney, Benny Montgomery, Sprinkle, and Oscar Colas out of 50 for the White Sox. And Elijah Green, Termarr Johnson, and out of 99, Jonathan Mejia. A little Kevin Pareda. Sprinkled in there at the end. Nice Elijah Green for the Nationals. He's got the Nationals tonight. Michael Sittler. Nice Elijah Green. See if we can't add some buddies. Add some Elijah Green buddies in there. Termarr Johnson, Ivan. Nice pair of White Sox so far. Orange and a nice green out of 50. Colas. Oscar Colas, a pretty solid name in that White Sox farm system. Alright, let's see what we got. Mr. Deloney, close at 90. What would that be? 105, 95. Yeah, let's get it done. Let's get her done. All right, we are full. Brad, I know we are full now. We are full now. Literally just got snatched up right before the end. Got snatched up. He closed it up. Ow! Just hit my hand on my stand where I keep the card box. All right, here we go. We got Jace Jung, George Valera, Sal Stewart, Landon Sims, J.R. Ritchie, Caden Wallace, Donyer, Dalton Rushing, Boyd, Young Keel, Brenner Cox, Jordan Walker, Jay Allen, Ortega. Got no color in here. We got one color. Sal Stewart out of 20. So that usually means there's an image variation, but I didn't see one. Let's see. I'm going to look at the bottoms here, see if we find an image variation. I didn't see one that looked any different than they normally do. So we're going to look at the number in here real quick, because usually if there's one color, usually that means that there's an image variation. You guys can still see my hands okay. I'm just putting it closer to my face. Yep, no image variations. All right. No image variations. I thought maybe we'd find one, because usually one color, there's usually an image variation. But, nice Sal Stewart. I love it, because Daryl asked me, were the Reds any good? Daryl's over here crushing. Out of 99, a red, and a beautiful aqua Sal Stewart out of 20 right there. Nasty. All right, box number 6. All right, let me just comment on the baller. Let them know we're going to start at 10:45. All right, here we go. There we go. We got a quiet chat tonight. Quiet chat. It means I literally get to talk to a wall. Like, you know how people say usually it feels like I'm talking to a wall? Like, literally I'm talking to a wall. The only thing in front of me is a wall. So how about that? All right, here we go. Box number 6. Let's go. See some color. Jet Williams. Cole Young, Reggie Crawford. A couple nice ones there. Cannon, Drew Gilbert. Kasevich, Churio, Gutierrez. Angel Martinez, Daniel Vasquez, Medrith. And green, Nazir Mule for the Cubbies. Michael Sittler. You got a Drew Gilbert. You got a Drew Gilbert here. And Tristan Veerling out of 99. Jacob Miller. We got a Drew Gilbert for you. Right there. Drew Gilbert base. Let's find you some color now. What do you think, Matt? Let's find you some color. There you go. Exactly. You got to speak it. Got to let them know. Got to let the card gods know. I'm watching. I see you haven't hit me anything yet. And then, ba-boom. There it is. Voila. Shows up like magic. All right, we got Nazir Mule. Nice little Nazir Mule action. All right, box number 7. Man, I love the look of Sapphire, man. Such a sweet looking card. All right. Yeah, let's see if we can't get you something. Judd Fabian, Carson Williams, Denzer, DeShera. Are you in the last Ben Baller at all, Matt? Or did you vow out of that one? Davis, Ivan Melendez, Bryce Hubbard. And we got purple. Pete Hansen out of 10. Purple going to the Cards. And an orange. Oh, nasty. Termar Johnson orange. Out of 25. Going to the Pirates. Beauty. That's a nice one. Nice hit for the Pirates right there. Termar orange. Took Tigers Marlins. That's right. That's right. I remember you took somebody. You got to find you some torque in the nightcap then. Got to find you some torque in the nightcap. All right, we're going to move these boxes over here. All right, 3 boxes left. Here we go. 3 boxes left in the good old dandy of a time. Let's go. Nice Termar orange for the Pirates. Going to Matt Paulito. Nice hit there, Matt. Nice hit on the orange Termar. In other news, not baseball related, anybody else see the Bears traded away the first overall pick? Man, I'm just starting to get nervous for the Colts now. But I will say I'm honestly, any of the 4 quarterbacks, I'm actually kind of happy with. After seeing Richardson in person, I mean, even if he winds up being the 4th that drops to the Colts or they decide to go the vet route, hopefully not. Jackson Holliday, Gavin Krotz, Chase DeLauder, they all run together, Cutter Coffee, Rincones, Reckley, Lipscomb. Last case of this was an absolutely just bonkers Nationals case. And Jacob Marcy out of 99 going to the Padres. Cooper Yerpe, Bryson Motts, and Nate Furman out of 50 for the Guardians. Pete Hansen. I was hoping to see a Chase DeLauder green there. It would have been pretty nice. Chase DeLauder, Gavin Cross. Yeah, the only thing is I don't know if the Bears would have been able to do that after a certain point, because the thing is I don't think there's enough teams that were willing to give up that much capital to move up because of the fact that there's 4 quarterbacks that are viable. Plus, outside of Saints, who signed Derek Carr, Falcons, Lions, maybe, right, because they have Goff, Colts, Texans, and Panthers, you really are losing. You're losing out at some point, right? Because Texans are likely not going to give you the house unless they really think somebody's moving up to 1. And if they're not big on a guy, one or the other, they really don't care, right? The Colts, I think, are perfectly happy sitting at 4. At 3. Yeah, but I don't think there's really a quarterback that's separated themselves that most teams feel. Truthfully, I think a lot of teams are looking at it and going, okay, you have Young and Stroud are maybe tier 1, and then tier 1B you're looking at Levis and Richardson. Because I think Richardson has done enough and shined quite a bit in some of the workouts and in that thing. Yeah, but Colts aren't known to give up a lot, to be honest with you, James. Truthfully, I think that they probably got the best they could have gotten. Because, once you look at kind of the draft board, you're running out of teams that care at some point. Especially if they don't think that if they're not really high on one guy over the other. So. And green, Drew Thorpe. And again, one color, but I didn't see an image variation. Yeah, no image variation again. Yeah, I can tell you Colts wouldn't have jumped to 1. not for what the Panthers gave up. Chris Ballard is not known to trade up in drafts. He's known to trade down. Irsay can be Irsay. He does Irsay things. That's what I always call it. He does Irsay things. But Colts wouldn't have given up what the Panthers did. They gave up a lot. I mean, Panthers gave up basically their first and second this year. Obviously, they swapped, but gave up their first and second. Gave up their first and second next year, and DJ Moore. I don't see another package that the Bears get more than that. To be honest with you. The expectation for the first overall pick was that the Bears were gonna likely get a first round swap, another first, and then maybe a next year's second. Nah. I truthfully, to be honest with you, I truthfully don't think that there's a quarterback has separated themselves enough. Right now, if we're talking like last year with Trevor, was it last year or 2 years ago? Trevor Lawrence year, I think you wind up getting that because Trevor Lawrence was just, worlds ahead of everyone else. But not in this year's class, honestly. Troy Melton out of 99. Because even coming out of the combine, it was a lot of talks of maybe a first next year, the swap, first next year and then second next year. So the fact that they got basically a swap this year, a second this year, a first and second next year, and they got a wide receiver 1 for their team, that's a win-win. George Valera out of 20 to go on top of that orange. Very nice. And yellow, Gabriel Rincones for the Phillies. It very well could be. It very well could be. I personally think there's a chance that I think that either Young or Levis could wind up being flops. I love Levis, don't get me wrong, but there's a chance. I think that Richardson might be the dark horse if he gets his heads on straight. as far as his reads and everything. But we'll see. Could be like the Baker class. Yeah. All right, here we go. Recap. Base Sapphire. Levis is not trash. But okay. We'll all stick with our opinions. Levis is not trash. You have to understand the receivers he's dealing with. Not one receiver from Kentucky will get drafted. Nor Florida. So it's a really hard thing to rate a guy on when he doesn't have the talent around him. But anyway. Out of 99, Jacob Marcy, Tristan Veerling, Jonathan Mejia, Dylan Lesko, Troy Melton, and Gabriel Rancones. Now, I watch a lot of college football, actually. And green out of 50, Drew Thorpe. I mean, Mahomes looked like garbage in college, too, so there's that. Anyway, nice one here for the Cardinals. We got Pete Hansen out of 10 going to the Cardinals, and Matt Paulito. D-backs, we got Nate Savino out of 15 going out to the Diamondbacks, and Jason Chow. Nice one there at 15. Cubbies, little Nasir Mule green out of 50 going to Michael Sittler. Nationals, little pair of Elijah Green Sapphires going out to Michael Sittler in the Nationals. Guardians, I'd say this is a pretty nice color haul here. George Valera out of 20. George Valera orange out of 25. And a nice Nate Furman out of 50 alongside some of the base Daylotters. Going out to the Guardians in Yoga. White Sox, got a nice Jonathan Cannon first, orange out of 25, and a green Oscar Colas going out to the White Sox and Billy McMahon. Orioles taking home a pair of Jackson Holidays alongside a Colton Cowser, yellow out of 99, going to the Orioles and Paul Angelius. Pirates, nasty Tamar Johnson, orange out of 25, going to Matt Paulito. And for the Reds taking home the fat stack here. We got a nice Sal Stewart out of 20. Yerlin Confidant, red out of 5. And the yellow out of 99 going to the Reds. And Daryl Bachata. All right, guys, that is the break. As always, appreciate everybody hanging out, tuning in. We'll be back here shortly with our last case of the night, which will be a bin baller. So feel free to tune in, check it out. Otherwise, have a great rest of your night. And as always, thanks for hanging out here at Best Card Breaks.